Greetings and salutations, everyone. I am, as always, darthdevious, bringing you another video review, this time from Fall of Cybertron. From the Transformers Generations line, it's Grimlock. Glowing eyes and mouth. And, side shot, got a tail, Autobot symbol there. Weird box that you can put sideways. Ha-ha! Here's the back. Shows both his modes, his weapons. His bio, if you want to read it. There's his G1 type tech specs. And now let's take a look at the figure himself. Here he is. In dinosaur mode. Looking rather cool. Don't you think? I think so. And the tail's a little weird. It's big, it's bulky, it's probably bigger than it should be, but you know what? I could deal with that. He looks pretty cool here. Little articulated hands. One of the coolest features, though, is this here. You pull this trigger back. Look at that glow. Oh yeah, that's just nice. Look at that very bright LED in there. Yeah. And then we get to the elephant in the room, and it's all this hollowness here. But what can you do? It is what it is. And it's Grimlock. I mean, he's pretty cool. I mean, he comes with these weapons. He's got his sword. He's got a nice shield. And they can plug onto him in this mode. It looks kind of dumb, but yeah, at least there's storage for his weapons. I mean, I don't personally like doing this. But, it is what it is. So there you go. Get them off of there. So give me a second. I'm going to get him transformed into robot mode. We'll take a look at that and compare him to a few other Fall of Cybertron figures, and then we'll move on to something else. Be back in a minute. Here's Grimlock in his robot mode, and this has got to be the stronger mode of the two. It really is a nice robot mode. It's very robust, large, nicely detailed. There's even some decent paint apps. I mean, I can find a few places where I'll add a few more, but nothing major. I mean, look at his face. That is very much a Grimlock face. Look at that. And his chest here. The Autobot symbol on his chest is not an Autobot symbol. It's actually the Lightning Strike Coalition symbol that he had. And his shield plugs in nicely on his arm here. I think this actually works as a shield like that. More like a buckler type shield than an actually handheld shield. And the sword looks just really good in his hand. He's just really cool. I mean, he's got decent articulation. He's got soft ratchets here. He's got heavier ratchets in his elbows, swivel in his wrists, nothing at the waist, heads on a slight ball joint, more ratchets at the hips kick out, swivel there, very heavy ratchet in the knees, very heavy, and he's got a slight pivot in his foot, mainly due to transformation, but it actually helps a little bit with his posing. Now his backpack, it's, typical Grimlock backpack. Here's the head. But at least this time it tucks into the back here. And yeah, everything's still kind of hollow. And these actually are kind of flimsy feeling here. But it is what it is. It's the way the figures are coming nowadays. Now, I like how the head actually tucks back into the cavity here. Because it does fill that out some. But it also has another purpose. Because you can do that. And his chest glows. Nicely lights up that Lightning Strike Coalition logo and some of the other bits on him. It's not too shabby. So yeah, this is a really, really nice figure. I mean, if you're a fan of Grimlock, I would recommend getting him. If you're a fan of the Fall of Cybertron, War for Cybertron games, I'd get him. He's not perfect. He's not perfect at all, but there is one good thing. he scales nicely with some of the other figures. I mean, here he is with Fall Cybertron Optimus. Everyone says Fall Cybertron Optimus is too small. He's too small, but you put him next to Grimlock, and they scale together nicely. And we could take Kickback here, put him with him. He scales nicely with Kickback. And even Starscream. We'll bring Starscream in and let him... You can see Grimlock towers over the wall. I know they're deluxes and he's a Voyager, but it works. Grimlock is supposed to be this much larger than all the others. So that is one thing that works nicely. So there you go. Another nice figure from the Fall Cybertron line. Probably one of the better figures that's come out. If you can get past the hollowness in his back and stuff like that, he really is a really decent representation of Grimlock from the game. So there you go. So you all be good, because you know what happens when he gets mad. That dinosaur mode is unstoppable. So be good. You good. Him Grimlock. Him say you be good.